Hello guys, you are watching Clarity, and this is the review of the Canon EFM 32mm STM. Sometimes a lens is so important that the fate of a whole system depends on it. This is the case with the 32mm STM. It isn't just a lens, it was a statement from Canon in late 2018 that they take the M-mount seriously, even though many people thought they just let it die. So it has to be good. It has to prove to M-mount users that their system has good quality prosumer lenses also. So after all, how does it perform? Let's find out. The build quality of this lens is excellent. It manages to feel solid and well built, while being extremely light for an f1.4 lens. I don't know about you, but lately I value lightweight more than a very metallic, solid build quality. That's why I chose the M system in the first place. So while the 32mm STM won't beat a Leica lens in feel and build quality, it will be much lighter. The only problem with lightness is that we usually associate it with less than ideal optical performance, so how does it stack up in that department? Well, I'll be quite short here. The EFM 32mm is amazing considering the size and the price of the lens. I don't expect any lens below $1000 to be razor sharp at f1.4, and this lens isn't an exception. But it is definitely at a very usable sharpness level wide open, and it becomes razor sharp at f2, as you can see on these examples. I wouldn't consider stepping down from f1.4 just for extra sharpness, and that's a huge achievement for a lens which costs less than $500 and weighs way less than 300 grams. Of course, it has a few small optical flaws. First, it has quite a lot of vignetting at f1.4, which I don't really care about. But also, it has some purple fringing or loca, which is a bit nastier. It's not that bad and usually easily removable in Lightroom, as you can see here. But it's a bit of extra work, and in some cases, it's really hard to remove it 100%. You can get really nice autofocus backgrounds with this lens at f1.4. The bokeh quality is also really nice and smooth most of the time. It's way better than, say, the busy bokeh of the original EF 50mm 1.8. Maybe it's not 85mm 1.2L levels of smoothness and creaminess, but nobody can expect that from this lens really. You'll get really nice, close to professional level portraits with this lens, and I think it's a big plus. Autofocus is also fine, IAF works well with my M50 and also it's very precise, but that's down to the on-sensor phase detect points of a modern Mills, really. In terms of speed, it's not the fastest, but it's pretty good for a bright lens, and I'm confident it won't bother you. At least if you don't shoot any professional sports, which you shouldn't do anyway with this lens. So overall, the 32mm STM is a great lens and a good deal. If you love 50mm equivalent field of view, like I do, you'll have a hard time to find something all around better for the price in any system. And this fact makes this lens not just great, but important. It's a system seller. It's a reminder, along with the M6 Mark II, that Canon takes the M-mount seriously, and I really hope this trend continues with more EFM primes in the future. Because if they are like this, the M-mount could be a seriously competitive system.